What's going on? Back with another one, and it begins. Recording this way ahead of time, but it's gonna be laid out throughout the month. We're in a few mini compilations, depending on the different versions of Universe 7, Universe 11, excuse me, that I go through. But without further ado, let's get into this one. I'm starting from the beginning, calling this Jiren Prime. This is one of the first Jiren leaders, which I think is still has some merit. Basically, it's a awaken at 4 leader, but we got a lot of ways to self-awaken besides the opponent attacking us. But it has a special ability on the backside, which allows you to switch 2 of your Universe 11s to active mode, which is very important for other key combos in the deck, which we'll explain and get into later. I'm just going to use, for future Universe 11 videos, I'm just going to use this core as a basis. So I'm going to be using this same deck planet slot over and over again as I evolve my different Jiren decks. So watching and cataloging the video is going to be of the utmost importance. So make sure you watch, like, subscribe, watch later, and all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's get into the list and what I cooked up. This is pretty much the principal framework of what I'm working with for reviving this U11 concept. We got our bosses right here. This one is pretty unstoppable when you get it out, but there's a steep requirement to get it out. Same with this one, but not only is it strong and got the quad strike, which Jiren is known for, but it sets your opponent back a great deal. But again, you have to set it up. Going in the next couple cards, it's just other bosses that can end the game as well as disrupt your opponent's game flow, and kind of got like a, how should I say, the recoil effect when it's KO'd that gives you back value. This one, it was kind of like a steep one that everybody looked over in the beginning, but I still like it, and it's gonna be very, very important in future lists. But for now, just the 2-0 seems fine. But this is kind of like the old school Kaba that plays the Universe 6s off the top 10, but this does it with U11s and for 1 energy higher, or 3 or less. I think Kaba was 4 or less, I don't remember, but yeah, I can look it up. But going on to the next and the targets, we got our searchers, which this searches my U11s and unisons, as well as have a nifty switch to rest mode effect. This one is a pure searcher. My top 3. This revives my U11s from the drop. And usually playing this from like turn 2 forward. This is kind of like another version of it that where we pitch a card in order to revive. But we want to get as many Universe 11s in the drop as possible when we get to our turn 5, turn 6. He's in here for defense, just as like a double block. Then to protect our winnies, we can just play this to give our 2 or less barrier. And like I said, this deck is very defensive in the beginning and pokes when necessary, but the objective is to get them down to 4. And got a little bit of new or newish promo for U11 that we're running. Besides the anniversary box display, good pressure and barrier removal. This is a really good negate that's slept on, but this is gonna be very important in later lists. Boy, I got some ideas for Unit 11 that y'all just don't know about yet, but for this, we're in the beginning, so I just wanted to teeter lightly on it. This one is like in the beginning of the game, we had a lot of cards that after the battle, when you combo them, they play themselves for 1, and this just like provides turnaround swings. Also, with the leader ability, I get to stand this back up so you can't swing back into it. So I have a body I can swing with. Besides having another 10k combo, here's our super combos, which lets us combo at 5 and draw a card. This is the general standard that might stay up in there, and it's searchable. This is like another cool card I can get off the topo if I want to clear some board and it went wide on me. Very good. Sometimes you just hard cast it for 3, but other times you can just hit it off topo off the top 10. Then we got routine. It's like only non U11 battle card in here, but it's necessary and slows our opponent's progression down. Running 2 because we want to see it. Then we got 3 Nimbus, foundational defensive yellow card. Kakota Zone is exclusive to Universe 11. This kind of like a 2-for-1 because it stops 2 attacks, or potentially stops 2 attacks depending on how you sequences, how your opponent sequences their attack phase. Then we got the light bullet, and another reason why the leader combos well with this deck and with light bullet, because I can swing with battle cards and then stand them back up, which sets up light bullet, which reduces the amount of attacks my opponent can reduce on their following turn. Just a nice little combo I had in here, and very thematic. Then we got lastly the time magic foundational yellow staple. Same with Freezer armor reinforcements. Not only is it defense like the time magic, which the time magic provides us access to our life because we awaken that 4. In some hits we just don't want to take. The Z deck is pretty freeform because the Z deck came out before this deck's time, but now that it got a lot of options, it gets a boost. Going with the the usual unisons, which for some of my effects, as you may or may not have read, requires a unison to be present. But no unisons in the main deck, but with Z unisons, you got easy access for a simple combo. A lot of powerful cards in there, and this is pretty much in every yellow deck, just foundational staple that can close out with. Gamma is something not many people run too often, but I like it. And when we actually flipping the tide of pressure, this is what I like to start with, just to get value, cause kind of be minusing through the game, and this kind of helps you get that back. Another card through barrier removal. For the most part, the Z deck is just utility, so you don't have to always play the game through your hand. And I want y'all to keep that in mind just for not only this deck, just any deck. built your Z deck for utility and just to pressure their hand. But this is my usual line of attack and defense. And this Goku is just the pressure, as the other one was the defense. Just to be reactive. Because in the beginning game, reactive. And then we go pow. Just for our one hit combo. Which is our bosses. Then we run the Unison of Fury. This is not quite searchable, but once we draw it, it kind of helps us extend to the late game. But if we don't draw it, we can get it off this card as well as B pressure. And also good combo with the leader. Just play it, get the Vegeta, or if you already have the Vegeta, gets double strike and swing with it just for double strike crit. But besides that, it's pretty good, and your leader stands back up because it's also a blocker. I say whenever something has 3 or more notable skills, they are dangerous. Also, if need be, we got Prideful Transformation on the side just as extra protection against if we know the matchup and they are going to play something big, or just to stop early aggression for defense. And when we set up our Unison, we side him in. This just for control matchups. It's another way to access our life and get down to our awakening time. Very good, searchable name. Sets up a lot of plays. Then more defense, forbidden power. We play a lot of blockers that we can revive. So having a floodgate or having this be or use it for offensive capabilities is pretty notable. And lastly, release from evil. Just standard staple for yellow, especially the ones that has access to unisons. If not, it's a good tech one-off. But that's the list. This may be the end, or you might try to get a couple games with this, but we'll let you know and catch you on the next. Alright, back with the gameplay video. This one we are on a timer because we're playing one at 16 Beerus. But if we set up correctly, we will be alright. Want to choose to go first. Alright, let's shuffle up our 52. I could have did 60. I really wanted to do 50, but I just wanted to make a solid base in case people wanted to try it and not make it too convoluted. But this is still a good deck with all of the tools we have today. Not bad start. I think this is a keepable hand. Whoa. Do our life points. Say good luck, have fun. And start. Since we don't think we'll need this too much till later, we'll start off by charging the zone and then tapping it for our commander here, Casserole the Slasher. Then we're gonna use its effect. Look at top 5 for Unison or U11 or less. Then we're gonna do its effect. Peep. We have this. Look at that. We got a Belmont. So we got an easy charge for next turn. See how things work out. Then we're gonna pass turn 2. And let's see what's next. I don't know if he's running the turbo version or just play big bodies and just swing at you, or the super stroke. Oh, my man, charge swing with the quickness. I could combo and defend, but we want to take damage. I'm gonna probably combo this off next turn, just to build Z energy and just have access to that resource pool. Alright, he's comboing that. Oh, I guess I don't have to wait, but I am. We'll take the damage. I was thinking about just comboing just to build it now, but we will take the damage. Use an energy marker for the Whis. He puts casserole on top of my deck, I don't care. Because I can't play anything too big anyway. So essentially he time locked me for a turn. But this gives us the opportunity to look at our deck, or the top 5, and grab better. Play, use effect. Now, with that ramping he did with the Whis over here, I'll get that in a second after I pick my card. He's essentially playing the game as if he went first. I want to get my super combo, but since we're gonna lean into this a lot sooner, so we can pressure, just gonna grab the topo. Then we're gonna swing at the Beerus player. Next turn he can awaken 100%. I'm gonna swing at him, draw a card, and then combo the 15 to build that Z energy. I don't think we're gonna be needing the blockers as much, or actually, I don't want to call it yet because he's running that. But some of our defense is gonna be charge, cause he's probably gonna play another one of these Whis next turn, which I really can't really leave my cards on the field as much. Actually, we're going to negate this attack just to slow his ramp down. and don't let him build up his energy. See? But I'm stalling my own awaken, which hurts a deal. We're playing a dangerous game here. Draw a card. We're gonna leave it at 10. He's probably gonna try to set up double east or something. I set him a turn back, which bought me a turn in the later grand scheme of things. Yep, he's trying to double waste me. One more damage and our token negate is alive. Yep, he's going for Whis. I don't have a response for that. There's a lot of people on tap. And he's double ramping. Which I figured he'd do. Alright, next turn he's playing Vegeta. Glad he's playing super fast. What do I want to charge? We can charge this guy. And then we're going to tap for. I don't think he's going to do anything too miraculous. Next turn, what? Going to set up the play that we sought out. Going to use his effect. Look at my top 10. But this generally how you wanna play the deck. And we have 2 token negates on defense, because normally this will be going into his turn for nothing too crazy. We got our super combos. Anything 3 or less. Just for defensive wise, we'll play a super combo. Hope we don't get rid of it. And a blocker. Just for more defense. Then we shuffle the deck. Then swing at the leader. My boy didn't awaken. He must got the wombo combo in hand. I'm gonna leave it at 10. And he just takes the damage. Then we're just gonna pass turn with that. But just generally how you want to play it, set it up. This matchup is kind of weird, but it lets me play out my game plan because we can just drop this turn 5 and just play it on curve because he's trying to wombo combo me. Turn the tide GG. That's what we should have put in the side deck. We're adding it to the side deck now. The Jiren, just for the blue matchups. Alright, he's gonna put this on top of my deck. That's fine. We can do the same thing again. Again. But I have to really step it up because I have like one more turn. He's gonna KO this instead of drawing. Cool. Got rid of my super combo. My man. Going through steps. Super fast. Can't attack in active mode, but we're just gonna do this anyway. I don't know why he's doing that. But how we get into our game plan, I guess. But this is not a matchup I'll win without sighting. So he played his Majin Buu. It's gonna be tough. What is this? Doing a Goku thing. I don't know why he's attacking that. But yeah. Didn't even use his other effect. This guy is spazzing. But we shall continue. Probably would have defended that. He gets the energy, draw one, discard one. And discard and D-Magic. I'm just gonna tell me swung at my leader and just play another one. Cause he can't swing at active battle mode cards. Wanna draw one. We already knew what that was. But we not playing him. We're playing something else. Actually, should I play him? That might be the play. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got one more turn to win this. I gotta put so many of these into my drop. So the play is to play him again. Alright, we're gonna be risky here. Charge time magic. All we need to do is just do 1 damage. And just see Big Jiren. And then we can just close this out. I'm just gonna draw 2 and flip over. Fail. The thing I should have did was do topo, then flip over. Or actually, I'm gonna do that now. Just to show you the correct play. And just what? Cause my man is tweaked. But this is just for demonstration purposes. Anyway. Topo, this guy is godlike. I'm gonna peep the top 10 and play out more U11s. So hopefully he don't got another Vegeta Kaioken. Our main objective is to survive. That is our main objective. What else can we grant? Or are we just gonna play him? Then I'm gonna shuffle the deck. Then his effect gonna activate. You're gonna search the top 3, see if we can get our guy. This is low-key kind of cracked. This deck is low-key kind of cracked. We'll grab a casserole, I guess. And then you don't make me bottom deck like Fusion Rope. Yay, we get to shuffle. No, come on, untap. Come on, untap. You know what I'm about to do. Hold on, let me see if it bounced back right quick. Alright, we back. Untap kicked me out. The server must be high. Then we're gonna shuffle deck. Declare Awaken. I want to do more games, but probably wait till tomorrow. My Awaken is I choose 2 more energy and switch them to actual mode. Decent. It's a switching energy to active mode is a lost skill. And I flip this over. And I get to choose a few of my guys to stand back up. Alright. We're going to swing at the leader and combo a bunch. Alright, I'm gonna use this effect to draw 1. And we still draw the Poutine. Alright, no blocks. This is grounds to combo a bunch. Are we gonna combo him off? Oh, this is supposed to be in my hand. So we're gonna go 20. He's probably gonna take it. Knowing him. He's probably going to take it. Coats. On my 5 less, I draw 1. Alright, and combo this. Oh, he already took it. But I am comboing for a reason, because we need a lot of this in the drop. Just for my next turn. We're gonna put this over here. I don't think I'd die quite effectively next turn. We're just gonna put this to the drop, put this to the drop, put this drop, put this drop, put this to the drop, put this to the drop. My untap is going super duper slow. Please bear with me. A lot of people grinding tonight. Every time I start to record. And it's being weird. Drop, 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 drop. The lag is real. Drop. And tap one after we put this into the drop. Yeah. See if we can search Big Jiren. And use effect. Top 3. We got him. Big Jiren. Not the one we wanted, but it is a closer. And then we're going to we're not going to swing, we're just going to pass turn. But this is generally how you want to play the deck. You want to set up more than likely they'll get rid of most of your cards. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably combo that off. I should have made the Z card. 10, 11, 12, 13. You got enough. I got enough. This card counters his turn. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. As long as he doesn't have Kaioken, I'll possibly win next turn. Or force him to set up again. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 open. Oh, it's Broly. We're going to do alerts. Alert. We're going to time magic that guy. And choose him, so he's staying down. My man trying to body me. And it's kind of similar premises to what beers I want to run. Because I want to do a beers like ramp to play as many big buddies as I want. But we'll wrap it up soon enough. 25, 30, and 35. And Dispo comes to field. There's my 10. I guess it was a good thing that I didn't I didn't do all my energy. $30. We'll just combo everything. Just so we don't take that damage and die by boo. But we had to alter the game plan a great deal. If this was the other Jiren, that would have been fire. Cause I'd be like, start of charge phase. But this is the basis we working with, and I think it can hold up. Z-charge. Question is, does he still turn in a type if he don't choose to win? Cause he don't get his 16 next turn. I 100% guarantee, so he has to win. He has to win here. This has been a weird game. Between the lag. But I'll attribute this to thunderstorms. Cause it's got a lot of rainy weather. He's about to lose a lot of energy, be passing, trying to cheese me. And I see a real point. Thought he was going for the 15, but glad to get this over with. I might try to sneak in one more of a kind of a real game. Cause my man be wild. GG, friendo. And that is the game. We'll either be hitting you with the outro or going into the next game. We'll see. Yes. Somebody I regularly play. It's kinda normal. And you see that black badge? You see that black badge right there? Means we don't be playing around. I haven't got that badge yet. And that's like 5,000 games. Since I'm so old, I'll go first. Or my leader, since my leader's so old. I'm gonna try to harness the power of the untapped too. Also, it doesn't matter what secret you run in here. Pick your preference. Do we keep this hand? Let's see. We're crazy. That is cool, but we're gonna mulligan one time for the one time. I'll let it end on this game before I switch to the next list. But hope y'all enjoy. But just want to give like a brief demonstration of how this is to be played. So this is the start right hand. Gotta hit him with the good look, have fun. Oh man, it's getting weak. And the later it is, people start to come out the grind. We'll charge this, cause it's like the best card in our hand to charge at the current moment, because we run 4 copies of it. So we'll draw into others or search it, like what we playing here. Peep the top 3, see what we add. We'll grab. I don't think he's doing anything too crazy, so we grab our Kushi. Our Kunchi. And pass turn with it. This time I'm probably going to set this up and just start like playing a defensive game like we usually do. That card is going to be the worst to fight against. But I don't think he has any KO effects early. We're just gonna take this damage like a champ. Before that, let me just go over what the drip, as he says, does. Basically allows him to play Unison in 1 cost and take a life. Self-awakening and plussing from the top 5 of his deck. Which right now he's still deciding. And this is when it loads up the Vegeta. The sad thing is you gotta play him in rest mode. But this Vegeta has a additional bonus when it leaves, you get to draw a card. So this is an empowered deck, which empower is basically when you play a unison on top of another different unison, the markers carried over equal to the red number by empower. So this is kind of like unison hopping at its best. I am with all the pressure. I say the best thing about my strategy is I get to set them back really far before I even attack, which is really strong. Very, very strong. If this included unisons, oof, this would have been fire. So he plussed up just to get the benefit when he unison hops, so he can carry over these 2 markers to whatever he plays next. So let's see what he plays. Chelsea, the promo. Alright. I choose one opponent's battle card, switch the rest. So he's probably going to choose this, switch the rest, kill it. But I'm okay with that. I want my cards in the drop anyway. But it denies me of the energy. Alright. That is fine. It's gonna send it to the drop. We're not gonna defend it. This Chaosu negates keyword skills. This is a really anti-my deck. I got all the promos for this, even the championship promos. I might do something with it at some point later. Alright, what's the next move? Alright, pass back to me. Dope. I'm trying to get this game out the way so we can venture on into the next arc. There's nothing on the charge. So we keep our lineup in line. We don't want to charge too many U11s. I can even charge a Poutine if I like, because nothing in my deck requires all my energy to necessarily be yellow. So that is a bonus. Alright, we're gonna start with this casserole. What I call it? Is it? Why am I thinking casserole? I'm gonna use effect to 5. It's gonna be important later. So I'm gonna wrap that. And then shuffle. See? I told you we get it back. And then we want to swing into the leader, because we have to in order to draw. Then use auto to draw. And combo to 15. 15. Alright, he's taking it, and then we just want to use our last energy to set up our Z extra card, which is the Kamehameha. But with all of the staples we got so far, I don't think any deck is too far from gone to be able to be viable, at least on a local level. Definitely can have some good times. So he's charging trunks, swinging that leader again. I will play more battle cards, but I don't have the setup to not get them joints rested right now. Cause like he's definitely gonna rest my blockers all day, every day. We might as well combo them off to like get like a topo or something. And my man's just gonna continue to unison hop. And it's gonna carry over. It's so scary. They made cooler, a better design of this. They should have let this guy combo his unisons like cooler. You're gonna take that damage. Then he's gonna use his special ability to activate at the end of the turn, but he's just probably gonna unison hop to something else. Carry over about, or the average is like 2 markers. But when he leaves, after playing another unison, he can grab that trunks that he charged from his deck. And now we get to Vegeta, which this KO substitute in rest mode. And it's played with 2 more or 4 more markers. Except before, you're grabbing his trunks from the deck. So you grab that from the deck. And he's swinging with the Vegeta, because I think he got a buff too. Yep. This would be the perfect time to combo this off to build his energy. And we're going to take damage. We're not going to lean too much into our archetype for this one until later. I'm just going to rely on the Z deck for the majority of this game. And that's generally how you pivot with older decks. A little bit out of time, but I think the untapped 2 is really valuable, and we really don't have a lot of that anymore. No counters. My boy is just doing my job for me. We'll build one more Z energy. I didn't even know I had a topo. This is not gonna be useless this not gonna be useful in this matchup, so we're just gonna use this to build the Z energy and take the damage. But we'll awaken next turn. Nimbus is not that good right now. Don't want to charge that yet. We got super combo though, which is pretty nice. This is the weakest link. Goodbye. Well, we got more of that in the deck. Alright. Probably gonna release me just so I can awaken, but I was planning on awakening this turn. That just shows you don't know the strat. Ooh, Belmont. Do I want to do what he does? What? I'll look at my Z deck after this attack. Alright, goes down to 4. Could do this just to be like a unison harbor, or I can just do this. Or I can do this. Neither helps me right now, so we are just going to do this and not use our hand. And just make this play for Goku. Or this Goku. Even though this is going to get smashed by Gohan. I'm going to use effect. I'll do the Piccolo. You can't attack to end the turn, so you don't get it. You lose an attack, essentially. I'm going to swing at the leader. I could choose his leader, but when he awakens, that effect wears off. We're going to combo this guy just to set up our defense. I got the Goku effect and the Z card effect for next turn. You're debating whether I want to take this or combo at least 3 cards. 2 super combos if you got them. Let's see. I don't think so. Yeah. Because he's referring to like the power resets. And I'm just giving him my opinion on it. But that's what I'm thinking on the matter. But if you have a different opinion at this interaction, timestamp it and comment on it. Great. And if it gets real wild in the fire, we got 2 energy to play with. But hopefully we won't have to use that. And see, this can do really nice damage. And I got 8 cards in him before I even awaken. So he's going to be forced to do this. And then that effect. And then want to use this effect. And then this probably going to get popped. And this gonna go bye-bye. Good thing it rests unisons. So no triple attack for me. No triple attack for you, this Gohan. So I turned off that play effectively by making a Goku. And he can't be as aggressive as he would have on the following turn. And it's just foundational knowledge from experience. So Goku effect, he has a lot of effects on this side. The only thing I don't like about yellow is the grind. Gotta put 2 brains against each other on like 9% minimum capacity on the mental. We're gonna go to 20 and draw because of our super combo. Then 5. Self high 5. What y'all know about that DEP? And now our Z card is live again. As soon as I get it over there, just for my Z energy. And it's back to me. Look at that. Lust. The question is, do I care if he triple tap me next turn? I kinda do. Poutine came a bit late, but that's okay. Let me see, what is our drop looking like? He could Gohan me again, and that would be kind of bad. But we still have this Zerloin, which can be KO'd in battle. Oh, KO'd in battle. The power level of this was majorly low. Majorly low around this time. But at the same time, around the time, I want to say set 9, the main decks that was doing KOing was green. So it wasn't that too advantageous at the time. Well, it wasn't that bad, but everything hits carries before you even go to the battle step, which is really strong. But you gotta evolve the strategies with the times. That's why we starting with Prime, which I call this Jiren Prime. Great. Let me think. Just don't have deflect because it came at a time before deflect around set 2 or 2.5. You wanna count that as 2.5? Or the in-between sets we had or used to have. We're gonna start off with this Topo. This Topo is growing on me. I guess he's gonna take a minute to read it before he contemplate with Vegeta. Yep, everybody took a good read. Oh, send? Cool. So he's sending this. I'm gonna gate this skill, but I'm still gonna get my on play auto. Or no, he's just counter playing right now. I'm gonna peep top 10. Let's see what we get. My job is to make it until turn. Make it until turn. Let me see. What can I drop that? Turn 5? Then use his effect to 5. For my pluses. This doesn't have the usual pluses, outrageous swing value. I'm drawing like 3 or 4 cards between my normal awaken and etc. But it still has a lot of value, especially with this Topo play. Because with the Topo play, I +2. One of them being a super combo. And this one got me another card, so +3. And then I'm about to awaken and stand up 2 energy for defense. And I'm about to draw a card on Jiren swing. So 4 with 2 energy open and produce 3 bodies. We doing this in 2025. Nobody would have did this play in the last 3 years. We're gonna start off with this at the leader to commit some pressure. Alright, he's blocking. We're just gonna do this to draw 1. Then combo this off. Let's go to 25. Draw a card. Then combo this off to go to 30. Which, how many cards he got a combo just to get out of this? We'll go to 40 because we don't like that card. I don't need super combos. How much will he go through to save it? That is the question. One super combo. 2 super combos. Alright. He must really value that. I should have gave it one more. Should have gave it one more. We're gonna swing with Topo Loco right here. We're just gonna leave it at 20. He's probably gonna do his spirit boost. Just to not take the damage. Take some markers off Gohan. But that's the once per turn ability. I think I'm gonna save the energy. I think I'm gonna save the 2 energy. I'm gonna reveal this. Use this effect. And bring back this. And this. My drop. Their skills negated. This gets to stand back up, I think. I don't think he can stand back up. Because he has to negate skills, but their skills are already negated. I'll let him know that, just out of respect. But it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna pass turn anyway. But I just let them know that. Question is, what do I want to do next turn? I left one energy open for a Nimbus and to combo one and proc this. Alright. Restood my topo with that. My blocker has barrier. Unless you want to drop another Gohan. -3. Yep. Triple attack. Here he comes. Might as well do this now. Nimbus. Pitch. This guy. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's first swing 25. This is barrier. No response. We're just gonna block with this guy. Block it up. One card I was thinking about adding into here was Zarbon, just because with this combo with Zarbon, I can combo one, stand back up, and he can just block it in. No response. Or I could just do the cool dispo play. But that's just for easier times. We're just gonna combo this and take the damage. And draw a card. Oop, not draw a card. Oof. We're gonna get that card anyway. We're going to take the life. I meant to say. Nice decisions. How many you need in a drop? 8 to stand back up, +5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5. No response. And that's the third swing. No. No, I don't think this one. I comboed out the first one, did I? Nope. How many swings left? I always get confused because you about to drop another one and do the same thing. We're gonna do this. Do this. Then do this. You see, just one of your opponent's cards. This gets +15. Blinking on, or blink that. Then you feel like it's twitching, moves carefully and choose one of your. Oh, I don't draw off this like the other one. Right, 24 into me. No response. getting a value off the draw. $24, we'll go 25. And that's the main thing you want to do at this point is defend. But it would have been hard if he was 25. I need to rip something good off my life. Or this would have been a good card for like a Piccolo Gohan or something. See, I knew the play was coming. But if my Z Extra would have drew me a card, like the blue one did. This is yellow. Why don't we draw cards? That is in my mechanical DNA. It's built into my mechanics that my cards draw cards. These are dead. And Gohan can do Gohan things now again. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still not enough to stand leader. I just gotta survive some of these swings. Gotta take the first swing though. Token egg. Time magic. Oh, another poutine. It's good when it's good though. I'm just gonna throw away 3 cards right here. Alright. I defended the second swing. And last swing. $25. We'll take the damage. Okay. Look at that. Blessed. But it's double stacked for the turn. I really want to do this. Oh my goodness. You don't know how bad I want to do that. Thank you, Nimbus, for not allowing another swing to hit me. See, we can get there to play our bosses. That's why we run multiple bosses. The only problem is this. This is annoying. Shame we don't got a real way to clear it. Or we do, but it's a weird trade just to do it. But I'm gonna lose this game anyway, based on card advantage. But I just want to do this just for the lows. Actually, let me see what my next card is. We'll see what the next card is. I'm trying to think. Is there any? Nah, no economical way to. No economical way to do this. We'll just swing at this. That makes this even more funny. This next play. Oh my lord. Do I want to try and pop this off? Cause Nimbus, I token a geek. So many thoughts in my head. I might just do this fish for the lows. Yeah, we're just gonna do this for the lows. Even though I can just do this for a turn. But Jiren can definitely get there. If this deck wasn't so unison base, we can get there for this. But since it's so unison base, we cannot. So we're just gonna do our high action play. Most matchups that not familiar with this with your deck, this is blowing them out the water. 100%. 100% blown out the water. Oh, wrong card. Oh, never mind. Wrong card. But that is the gameplay. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'll just leave it at that before we move on. But this deck is still good, still strong. Thanks for watching, and I'll hit y'all with these outros.